Can you actually live on $2,000 a month in San Antonio, Texas? With prices on the rise everywhere and stories about inflation dominating the news, it's a real question a lot of folks have. Today, let's break down what $2,000 a month can get you in San Antonio, how far it really goes, and what sort of lifestyle you can expect if you take on the challenge. First, some context. Nationally, San Antonio has a reputation for being one of the more affordable big cities in Texas. But $2,000 a month is still a tight budget, and making it work here, like anywhere, comes down to careful decisions. Let's start with your biggest expense, housing. If you're renting, your options are limited but not impossible. The average rent for a one-bedroom apartment in a central neighborhood like Pearl or Alamo Heights might run $1,200 to $1,500 or more, which would eat up most of your income. But zoom out just a few miles and prices drop fast. In neighborhoods further from downtown, like Leon Valley, Kirby, or parts of the West Side, it's realistic to find a modest one-bedroom or a studio apartment in the $800 to $1,000 range. But if you want to keep costs well below that, consider renting a room in a house or sharing an apartment. A private room often goes for as little as $500 to $700 a month. It's not glamorous, but it's functional, and that leaves you more breathing room for everything else. Next up, transportation. San Antonio's public transportation isn't as extensive as you might find in bigger cities like Chicago or New York, but the VIA Metropolitan Transit bus system covers most areas reasonably well. A monthly bus pass costs about $38. If you already own a car and it's paid off, you'll still need to budget for gas, insurance, and maintenance. Expect at least $100 for minimum liability coverage and maybe $80 to $150 on fuel, depending on your driving habits. If you're strictly pinching pennies, relying on public transit or even a bike, especially close to work or school, keeps transportation affordable. Groceries are definitely another major line item. For a single person, monthly grocery costs in San Antonio average around $250 to $350. If you stick to basics, think beans, rice, chicken, vegetables, and skip the specialty stores. H-E-B, the beloved Texas-based grocer, is everywhere, and you'll find plenty of deals if you plan ahead and shop sales. Eating out, though, can add up quickly. Even affordable taco spots and food trucks become a luxury if you want to make your $2,000 stretch the whole month. Utilities, electricity, water, trash, internet are next. For a small apartment, expect utility bills to run about $100 to $150 a month, more during the brutal Texas summer when the AC gets a real workout. Internet service starts around $50 a month for basic speeds, but there are discount programs for lower-income residents. Then there's health insurance. If you have a job that offers health benefits, you're set. But if not, you need to factor in at least $100 a month for a basic plan. If you qualify for Medicaid or ACA subsidies, your monthly cost could be very low, but out-of-pocket medical expenses can still crop up unexpectedly, so it's smart to set aside a little emergency cushion, even if it's just $20 or $30 a month. Let's talk fun for a second, because life isn't just bills and groceries. San Antonio does have a lot of free and cheap things to do. Walks along the Riverwalk, free festivals, public parks, and summer concerts in Hemisphere. A lot of local museums and attractions offer free days or steep discounts for residents. But big concerts, movie nights, or fancy meals out, those become rare treats, not weekly habits. Crunching the numbers, a $650 room, $40 bus pass, $300 groceries, $125 utilities, or internet, $100 health insurance, $100 phone, $60 extras, total about $1,375. That leaves around $625 for unexpected costs, savings, or occasional outings. The reality, it's tight but possible. It requires sacrifice, shared living, careful budgeting, always seeking deals. You won't live large, but you'll be in a lively historic city with a lower cost of living than most metros. Ultimately, it's about choices. Value simplicity and community? You might just win San Antonio's $2,000 challenge.